You're coming to YouTube Live number 45. Got a brand new camera. Let's go. Let's go. The Web Wilder Credo: work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big. Wear glasses if you need them. 9,056 subscribers. 3,968,203 views. Over 4,000 videos up. I hope the camera, I got a new camera. Working out the lighting, working out some stuff. Hopefully it looks okay. I met a woman. She said, let's go get a drink and see where it goes. I said, I think it goes in your mouth. The Consumer Electronics Show is in Las Vegas. I was there years ago. And I wrote down, I have a couple things written down. Here's a set list for any of you that want to care or care. In Las Vegas, they have a thing called the Consumer Electronics Show. And I wrote down, I have a couple things written down. The first one was a BMW that changes colors. Now, two thoughts. If you're a bank robber, if you're a thief, this is the vehicle for you. You can just it was a red car. No, it's if you smoke a little weed or get a little crinkled up, and like the car, what car was the car? What was it this morning? What was the color? Was it red? Or you could have fun with your wife or girlfriend, or she goes in, it's red, and turn it to blue. But I'm going to do a couple of minutes on this. How are you, Alex? Good to see you. A self-driving baby stroller. $3,300, and this stroller goes by itself. well, when people can't even remember they have a baby in the back seat, I don't think you should have a self-driving stroller. But then I saw, I'm going to get tonight, as I said to someone earlier, it's going to be a bumpy ride because this week has been crazy as far as the stuff I learned. I saw this morning or yesterday that they had a driverless car race. I said, well, hell, ain't that something? They just, and it's not remote control. They have to, a driverless car race. So the car, I posted a video on YouTube, but they have, and the only thing when I saw it, the way I think, my first thought was, who won? How do you? And someone wrote in the comments, the blue one. But Stellantis, who makes Jeeps, announced they're looking into flying taxis. But that was just this morning I saw that there's a flying boat. And when I saw it, this is right into God. This morning, I saw a flying boat. And I said, now hold on. Pump the brakes on that one. Thank God the boat doesn't actually fly. It just gets up out of the water a little bit. Now, I kind of smell Titanic, but it's like a Tesla that cuts out and doesn't keep going. When that boat, if it, what's the difference between a manicurist and a hairstylist? One gives hand jobs, the other one gives blow jobs. Shankar Mishra. I hope I pronounced it right, Shankar. Shankar was the vice president at Wells Fargo. And Shankar, I guess, had to, step down or, resign because he urinated on someone on a plane. Now, I'm going to take a sip on that note. I'm going to let that just let that sink into you for a minute. He took a piss on someone on a plane. Now, now I've been drunk many times in my life, but I've never, ever had an urge to go piss on somebody. Just not in the cards. Not in the cards. A man in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, he abducted his pizza delivery guy because he didn't bring the soda. He didn't bring his Diet Pepsi. This is true. He now a friend of mine said, you know what? Don't bring me pizza without my Diet Pepsi. Hey, David, I just mentioned it. Now you tell him before I go any further. You tell him you're the guy that said it. Don't bring me my pizza without the Diet Pepsi. You know what? I'm gonna take a sip of beer tonight too. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. I got a batch of stuff. Yeah, that guy in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. He admitted that he was drunk, and the guy, the pizza delivery guy, broke out. He got out, and the cops came and arrested. I can't make this shit up. My friend can't practice medicine anymore. He had sex with one of his patients. And he was a hell of a veterinarian. I'm telling you. Now I'm going to grind things to a halt here. David, you got to tell him that you said that. When I saw on Saturday, and it's a progression of things. Brody, I'm glad you're laughing. It's nice to have you here. I saw the 6-year-old shot the teacher, and I thought to myself, "Oh, holy shit! Can't you see we got a goddamn situation? You asshole! You got a 6-year-old going into the school, but shockingly enough, when I was clicking reading today, another 6-year-old took I'm sorry, and shot the. So my buddy went to a gun show and then a back to school sale. now, 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 stop it! Now you can't do shit like that. Hey, my brother's here. Oh my god! I just did a gun show, Joe Getty. What's another name for a judge's orgasm? An honorable discharge. I think gonorrhea would be a good name for a diarrhea medicine. I always hit a section. Kelly Carpenter's here. Hey, Kelly, I hope you got your sweatshirts. Man, do I love these sweatshirts. Kelly, did you get your sweatshirts? I hope you did. Let me know if you didn't. But this next section, yes, I do. I have it now on. Oh, my God. Good. I love Kelly Carpenter. Kelly, I saw a thing today, Drive 5, Stay Alive. Right hand to God. Right hand to God. What I have merch. Wait, I have merch. I have no idea what you're saying. You know what? Here, anyone would care to support your comedy minute by buying a coffee mug or a sweatshirt, and God bless you. I won't be mad at you. I swear to you, I won't be mad at you if you do it. I won't. You could buy a few. Give it to a friend. Kids. We're hitting this section. I'm gonna take a sip of beer because, and I'm not going to get too crazy about this, but yet this week has been crazy as far as information in my little brain. My brain doesn't work like that. But I saw this thing called, and I hope the new camera and sound and everything, I got a new camera and, I'm working on the lighting. But there's this thing called Chat GPT. Elon Musk helped develop it. And I never heard of it till maybe a month or so ago. One of the morning shows, the guy was talking about how, he spoke into it and it did a whole book for him. And then I saw a thing where a guy put out a children's book and the whole thing was done. Oh, you do a children's book, and it did the book. And this Chat GPT, I did a minute on this week that apparently, and again, I know nothing about this, but kids, students, do an essay on the Hoover Dam, and it'll kick out 500, do 1,000. Now, do you know what a game changer that would have been for me? We had an Encyclopedia Britannicas. You had to go down and look it up. You had to go down. I'm just, there's a couple parts of that. It's like the original thing, that artificial intelligence, artwork. I have a friend who's, putting her stuff through AI, and, there's a whole argument about artwork and, what did you do that, or did the artificial intelligence? Again, I don't want to go on a rant about this, but I watched a little of Elon Musk, and he says that artificial intelligence scares him more than, nuclear weapons, anything. Artificial intelligence. Now, natural stupidity like me, that'll win. But no, being serious for half a second. Artificial intelligence, if you can, you know what? I am going to do an extra second because I think this is important. On YouTube now, I've been doing this for 3 years. And on YouTube now, the old, automated, computer-driven, did you hear the one about the guy that, but now, over the last couple of weeks, I'm seeing the last month or so, these AI generated where it looks like it's an avatar, and it does the joke. It does it better than I do. No, bullshit. I think the human aspect of jokes will always live. But I'm seeing these things and they're doing huge numbers because instead of, the syncopation of a joke, and I'm not, I'll get down off my shit here in a minute, but its timing is a lot of factors. I'm learning. It's been 3 years and I'm still honing my act. I don't. I'm just saying, it blows me away. I feel like I'm living in the Jetsons. I grew up on cartoons, and the Jetsons. All of a sudden, we got artificial intelligence. We got self-driving cars. You got Jeeps, flying taxis. You got. I better take another sip. What else we got? Has anybody got anything? I'm babbling a little bit, but I'll tell you what, man, this has been a crazy week. A crazy week as far as my mind personally. Let me see what everybody's saying. Let's take a break. I'll come up. Let me. You know what? I want to do this because I failed to do this. Read what people are actually saying. If you have something to say now, say it, for God's sakes. Maybe put a seatbelt, bro. Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah. All right, and then nothing there. It's got, hey, brother, my brother. Yeah, she got Roy loves you is too. Good. Way to have merch. Okay. You stay with John. You should make a t-shirt with it. Hey, the YouTube commenter. I have to say, Chris Bean and the YouTube commenter from Ohio. I love those guys. They've been with me a long time. There's Chris. That's his merch. Okay. David, if you can or whatever, put up love from Ohio, Scott. Yeah, you guys are the best. I love you know what? I want to do some more jokes. I got a few more jokes, and I'll go. But I got to say, this week was. It's been 3 years, and I'd be lying to say that I thought 3 years later I'd still be clanking away, still rolling on, still trying, man, still. I I think this AI thing, seeing those, and you guys will see them if you haven't already. These artificial intelligence joke, things, and it's like I don't think you can replace. Well, you can't replace my look, that's for sure. But uh, I do think it's scary when I watched, and I don't want to bring this thing down. I always try and make the one thing I've learned over 3 years. I have, uh, jokes that do well and jokes don't do well, and I get caught in the numbers. I say don't get caught in the numbers, but I do, and just I think it's best that I just keep doing what I'm doing and stay the course until you guys stop showing up, until the numbers go south. This week, in other words, I was hoping last week to get over 9,000. We're 9,056, picked up 60 or 70 subscribers. What are these people crazy? Can't you see we got a situation? You asshole. I, I, I just, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. But there are times, my brother will tell you. This week I was ready to quit. I was, and that day, that very day, I went over 9,000 subscribers. And I don't want to jinx it, but a young lady who has an Amazon special, who for some reason followed me on Twitter, said, "Yeah, I would love to do a minute." Well, God bless you. For a day, it's like buying a million Mega Millions ticket. For a minute, I thought, "Wow, ain't that cool?" Hey, Scotty, congrats. Hey, the Eagles. Oh my God, you want to talk football? You know what, YouTube commenter? I may do. I was in Baltimore and saw the Ravens play the Steelers, and I was in Cleveland and saw the Browns against the Steelers. I hate the Steelers. I may do a whole week, maybe on Super Bowl, the week of the Super Bowl, do a whole week on NFL. I've been my interesting. Here's a little tidbit. When I was 12, my sister took me to go see Joe Namath against Johnny Unitas and the Baltimore Colts. That same sister also took me to go see The Exorcist. now, kids. Um, did you hear about the Mexican that went to college? Neither did I. Speaking of that, I saw that President Biden went to the border. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think, hopefully, we'll get. I just a quick thought. Just maybe right outside the border, build like an amusement park, a big old, with Ferris wheels. Don't go to the U.S. Come and play in the amusement park. Come and play at the park. Now, maybe it won't work, but it's just put up cotton candy and peanuts and put up a whole amusement park for the people. Don't cross the border. We got cotton candy. Now, come on. Are you crazy? That won't work. Now, does anyone think that'll work? Does anyone think that? I just had that thought right before I started. I said, well, maybe if right at the border you put up, a big hotel, Disney, make it like a Disney thing. Put up since the only other, I mean, you have to fix Mexico. You can't just keep. They're just gonna keep. It's a shithole. That's a shithole. Why would I'm going to go here? I'm not the smartest guy, but Shithole, not shithole. I'll go non-shithole. I'm gonna take a chance on non-shithole. Now, I'm losing everybody. I better just close this thing. Let me take another sip of beer. Man, I'm having fun. I hope. Hey, I hope the new camera looks pretty good. Looks pretty wide and smart and slappy. I don't like to. I like to babble. I just like to, get through it. I'm so thankful for each and every. Kelly, thank you for buying sweatshirts and coffee mug. Uh, I can't say how grateful I am for that. I mean, just because that's someone that believes in me. Um, there's a few people that really believe in me and say, I'm going to buy it. And the irony is, they're people I've never met. Maybe that's the key. No, Kelly, I've met, but Jack in the Box and different people that have bought things. I appreciate it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's end with a couple nasty jokes. You know what? I'm going to go on for just one more second before I do. I have three last jokes. And this is always like a broken record. Oh, thank you, Kelly. You rock too. Um, and this is kind of like a broken record, but the ups and downs of this thing, I understand, like Robin Williams and Jonathan Winters and comedians that I knew, and that it's such a bumpy ride where you think you're funny, and yeah, I'm funny. No, you're not. You're an asshole. and the emotional side of that, where there are times that I just think I just want to quit. I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. But then there's other times where people like Kelly or somebody does something, and you say, man, that's what keeps me going. So from the bottom of my heart, everyone that does like me, and please share it, comment, put on the notifications. The one thing I'm seeing is that the notifications, um, I'm only doing 3 or 4 quickies a day. I do a live on Mondays, and I'm going to do a minute as often as I can. Those are tough. I love doing them, but they're hard as hell. It's again, that's one of those emotional things where I get so wound up. It's going to be so good, and it's shit. I did a joke reel on Saturday that, and again, I feel like this is a point where I can share a little bit with you guys. When I do a joke reel, I have to look at the same joke over and over and over, and edit it down. And by the time the reel's done, I want to go drink beer. But the irony is, a joke reel I did on I think Saturday or Sunday is almost 500 views, and I guess I got a little sidetracked, a little stoned here, but 500 views on a minute reel on YouTube, you're doing okay. You're doing all right. But one person wrote, I didn't laugh once. Another guy wrote, I laughed at every one. Now, right before I come on, I thought to myself, that first guy, there's nothing I can do to help you. There's nothing I can do. There's you at least one of the jokes maybe you'd laugh at. I'm going to end with these. I'm going to do a couple closers. Burn victims stick together. They opened a new abortion clinic. It's called Don't Kid Yourself. Now, you can't. I am going to cut this short. You can't keep doing that. You'll lose everybody, for God's sakes. What's red and yellow looks great on a cat? Fire. Oh, now, oh my God. I know, Kelly. I know. Kelly, when I do shit like that, it, I that's been the slipperiest slope about doing this whole thing. It's been 3 years now. I haven't paid 1 penny on any advertising. No, I won't do that. I'm just going to be me, and hopefully each week we'll laugh and we'll grow this thing. And there are people who say it's going to be fantastic, and there are other people say, "Go get off the fucking porch, you asshole! Can't you see we got a situation?" The last joke I'm going to do. I think it's an awesome. I'm blessed. I'm blessed that there are people like Kelly and people that believe in me, and buy a shirt and buy a coffee mug, and hopefully we'll keep it going. I'll end with this one. This is a terrible joke, but what is a pedophile's favorite part of a hockey game? Before the first period. Oh, don't. You can't do that. You can't do it. I love you guys. Thank you so very much. Hopefully, I'll see you next Monday. Tell a couple of your friends. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. But oh God, Scott, I hope I saving the best for. Yeah, I think there's one more. Believe it or not, I think there's one more. Yeah, thank you guys, man. It's been like I said this week. I'm going to close with this, but and I should have closed earlier. But this week was especially bumpy. All the artificial intelligence technology and people. I think nerds, that Revenge of the Nerds movie, man, the kids that understand technology. And when I watched a thing, it was Elon Musk, and I watched it and it scared the shit out of me because he's scared of it. If Elon Musk is scared of something, I definitely am scared of it. That's all right. Good night. I'll see you guys real soon. Go TCU. Last week, and I closed 4 times. This is the 4th encore if you went to a Fall Guy show. Last week, I closed the show and I said, "Go Bengals." And I had no idea it was going to happen. I'm so thankful that young man from the Bills is going to be okay. Tonight, I'm rooting for TCU, the Frogs, to beat Georgia, the Dogs, in the college bowl, whatever it is, the Super Bowl of college, BCS. Have a good one. I'll see you guys real soon.